There's a special charge about it, which is linked to that change movement in this country. And to celebrate that moment, but also by putting his principles into practice, will you please welcome His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales.
The report reminds us that we have all been embroiled in the experiment of intensive agriculture. It shows that we have been paying twice, not only to subsidize intensive farming through taxes, but again to restore partially the damage which that sort of farming creates. I need hardly mention the case of BSE, which the ministry estimates will have cost taxpayers £1.4 billion by the end of this year in slaughter, compensation, and related costs, not to mention the loss of public trust in science and the regulatory framework, and the personal suffering of so many individual farmers and their families. Not only to subsidize intensive farming through taxes, but again to restore partially. Perhaps BSE will come to be seen as one example, albeit a very expensive and damaging one, of how nature hits back when we violate her laws. In order to avoid future breakdowns of a similar nature, I believe we shall need an entirely new set of guiding principles, and between ourselves and our planet.
I think the Prince is passionate about the environment, and he's not just a man who cares deeply about those issues, but he wants to see a prolonged and lasting change in the way in which we look after our land, and he used the farm here at Highgrove to put his principles into practice.
Yes, people come in here and they ask us if this beef is from Prince Charles's farm at Highgrove, and when they hear that it is, they're really pleased, and we're able to tell them that the beef has superb flavour, the taste and the texture are excellent.